Hi, Erin again. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Karma Cat Gardens Farm Sanctuary Lodgings project. I am just starting a Indiegogo for this project, but I've been kind of talking about it for a few years. And what this project is kind of a culmination of all the things that I already do and adding a few other things. And in order to do that, I'm going to need help, financial help. So here it is in a nutshell. I already run the sanctuary, and in the past I've done pet assisted therapy, and I loved doing that. We need more volunteers, but I live in a small home, and I can't really, we're on top of each other if we have people come in. It's really hard to engage with the resident animals and have people besides myself doing it. So just doing it myself right now is the way to do it. But if we had a larger property with a space that was larger and more welcoming to volunteers and more welcoming to the public who maybe could come and relax in a nice atmosphere, like maybe a little garden that was closed off and we could have them interact with the animals nicely, and I think that'd be awesome. So that's just one aspect of this. I'm looking at buying a piece of property close to the Oregon coast. I want to live on site. I would like to get some tiny houses and like vintage trailers, kind of make them niche and cool and just like a fun place to stay, right? A real destination. It's going to be 420 friendly, and at least one of the trailers will be pet friendly for well-behaved pets. I mean, I'm not, with deposit and stuff, I'm not like, all pets welcome. They're not. Some. You get my drift. So we'll also have a community area. We'll have an organic garden space. I plan on doing classes on cannabis products, not products, but on cannabis subjects was the word I was looking for. Subjects, as well as animal related and craft, maybe having other instructors come in and teach a class. And people with, not just people lodging, but people in the general community could come and take part. And I just thought it'd be kind of a, just a fun, kind of a community center, as well as lodging, and as well as the rescue sanctuary, and as well as my home. So I have all this grand idea on how I want it to run, and I have also looked at some financials. I mean, I've been doing this for a couple of years, and the base property, 5 acres is the absolute minimum for this to run, and about $385,000 is what I'm looking at property-wise. So I'm going to be asking for close to $600,000 to start my project. That's a big chunk of change. It's a lot. It's a lot to ask for. I am throwing down myself in the equity from my house. That's what I'm putting into it. I'm literally putting everything I have into it. And then what I expect to give back. So what do you get? You donate to this project. What if you donate a large chunk, a small chunk, whatever? What do you get for that money? You get, once this project is up and running, to come. I'm expecting to throw a big grand opening, and at the grand opening I would welcome all investors to come, and that would be a big deal. I would also expect to offer a discount to especially my larger tier investors to come and stay for a discount. So those are kind of things I'm kicking around that I think would probably be within the realm of reasonable to offer to folks. It's something that's really going to benefit, I hope, benefit the community, because I'm expecting to not only create a space where people can come and learn and enjoy fellowship with other people, but also create some jobs in the area and create some tourist dollars, because we're a niche market and we'll be on a national search database. It's the Bud and Breakfast is national, so people who are looking for somewhere that they can go and safely consume their medicine would be able to come to stay at my place and be able to do that. A lot in that pricing, I put my licensing, because there is about $10,000 worth of licensing that I have to have for what I plan to do. So, that's a big chunk of change. My attorney's fees. There's a lot that goes into this, especially with the animals. They have such specific housing needs that I'm going to need to modify any housing. It's not an easy move. So I know that there'll be fencing that I need to do. There's going to be security needs, all sorts of needs that are just really expensive. But I think if I execute it properly, my grand hope, I'm going to go ahead and just put it out there, I hope that it's so popular and so good that it needs to be duplicated and I can franchise it, because I plan to keep mine myself. I don't want it to fall into anyone else's hands, but I'd be willing to keep the name but sell it to somebody else so they could run one too. That's my hope and my dream. So on a wing and a prayer, right? So anyway, that's where we're hoping to go. If you'd like to join us in this journey, if you have questions about it, I am still doing more research. We're in the daydreaming state. I just have done preliminary research because I'm not sure that, you just are not sure. So anyway, I'm going to quit just babbling like a moron. Please check out my YouTube channel. It's where I'll probably post a lot of the updates, although I also probably do them both there and in Indiegogo. Sorry, it's hard to say sometimes. So I'll try to keep them posted in both places. Anyway, I love to keep you updated. I will try to do that as much as possible. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.